it's already rained and thunderstorms are threatening. Today, the lovely Julia and I are going out to test the van.
I'm really looking forward to going on this little test, because I've not been out on a jaunt in the van for, well, more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, but will you miss how the van was set up?
Will I miss how the van was set up? You know, as lovely as it was and as lovely as it looked, it was tiny and cramped. No, I'm not going to miss it. Having sat in the back recently, and I'm still from the moment he pulled that first panel out that separated the van, the back and the both sides of the cargo section of the van, I've been absolutely stunned at how much space was taken up. The storage part, and I mean the bunk itself was almost incidental amongst all the storage space. So there's so much more room here.
Falmer.
Falmer.
I'm not swearing at you.
No. You're not
Falmer.
foul mouth.
No. Falmer is where we are. Falmer in East Sussex, just near Brighton. And it was raining earlier, and it's going to rain. It's spitting a bit now.
Yeah.
And
Raining was an understatement. It was pelting it
Yeah.
down earlier.
I thought we should go somewhere pleasant where we can put the van, and we found a pleasant spot, open up the door and get a nice view. Also, I was hoping, because it was raining, there wouldn't be that many people about, so it wouldn't inhibit us a bit. And the main thing is to make some, well, actually you've made soup.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have some soup, have a cup of tea, kind of relax, see if the new design of the van works.
I can't see how it can't.
No. So get in the kitchen and do what women do. I'm going to I'm going to come and join you. So, Julia and the rest of the audience, let me show you what I have done. Little mods to what we've done. So last time you saw, this unit came in and I'd cut the holes and I started to do the doors. Well, I've done the doors now. So they both slide, as before. Assuming you can get the right finger in the right hole. Somebody else, the ducts will be quiet. I've then, using some of these really useful boxes, started to put stuff in. But I put them in and they were sliding about like this, of course, because there was nothing to stop them. So if you look down here, I've got runners, which I've just put in. So when these go in, they act as drawers, really. Can't go too far back, can't go left and right, and then to lock it in place, you've got the door. I probably need to either use a magnet or a catch to stop the doors opening in transit, but other than that, I think we're there. And then in the same again this side, at the bottom, lots of, I mean, I've just shoved stuff in any old fashion. Some coffee that somebody gave me, bits and bobs, cutlery, although I've got somewhere to put that, and the all-important kettle. Found this, which I don't know what came in this. Man stuff, it says on here.
If you look at the contents underneath, it says flannel, soap, things like that. Right.
Anyway, so I thought that would make, with cleaned up, painted, whatever, a good place to put all the cutlery nicely spread out. Not quite sure where it would go. Probably on the top somewhere. But anyway, so that's really the mods. I've got the cool box over here, which is, I will find a way to connect it, but at the moment it's just sitting there loose. Inside, we've got some nice drink, we've got milk, I've got grapes, got butter, and Julia has made something for us to gobble on.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely homemade soup.
We've got the soup on now, and it's going nicely. And it's funny that even though, you know, I mean, I can actually stand up. Just I have to tilt my head all the way over to the side. But apart from that, it's brilliant. The space in here is just amazing. I mean, we can go from over here all the way over here. It's amazing. It's just could not have done half of the things that you're now going to be able to do in this van. I'm so proud of what you've done here.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just finding it fascinating that it's actually worked.
I had faith. I may have been shocked at the removal of everything, but that's because it was a shock, wasn't it?
It was.
I knew it was going to happen.
It was a shock. I mean, there's lots of finessing and things you think, oh, I need this and I need that and I've forgotten this and what have you, which is why this is so important, just to try it out.
I mean, all those things will come in time, you know. Even with a completely set camper van, there's always going to be things that you're not quite happy with and that you need to change. So it shouldn't take long for the soup to heat up. It was still quite warm already.
You put plenty of black pepper in it, didn't you?
You brought the black pepper with you, didn't you?
In one of the boxes.
That's lucky.
Clunk. Clunk, clunk. Every trip. That's a dirty spoon. And let Julia see that one. Oh, now, what I should have done is one of those offcuts would have made a perfect tray. But yeah, left those at home, didn't I? So what I could do is have a pocket in here to put tray in. That would be good, and you can pull the tray out and eat. Yeah, see, this is what this is all about. It's just, oh, hang on. We've got bubbling soup.
I reckon that's ready.
I reckon it is. It's raining. We're all right in here, but it's raining and it's getting a bit dark. I'd like a bit more light. So I can open the door, but I'm getting wet. So I have this. This is so slick. It only takes a few seconds. You see how easy it is? And right, there we go. Here, oh blimey, magnets, and I can't get the buggers off. I only need 4 on that side. Oh, I've just trodden in a puddle. On that side, I probably don't need to put ones on the top, but basically, I've only used, oh mind you, I've only used 3 there, but that's pretty much, so it means at least here you've got extra light and you can be dry. And at the other one, so I've just put the magnets around here. One on there, one on there, that's enough to hold it. Julia's holding the camera and getting wet, but I'm going inside to keep warm.
Can I come in from the out now?
You're dry, aren't you?
That patch, maybe.
Come on, soup's ready.
Yay! Bon appetit!
Mmm, it's lovely. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. I love sitting here and watching all the birds. You've got the ducks. I think they're mallards. You've got the what people call seagulls are actually herring gulls with the red bit on their beaks. They're the bigger ones. Then you've got some black-headed gulls. There's some jackdaws, a whole load of jackdaws actually living around, and a little small brown wading bird. A couple of moorhens. I'm distracted now.
I'm sorry.
It's lovely. It's a lovely variety, and it is a little bit of a haven for these herring gulls, which unfortunately a lot of people hate. I can understand why. They are noisy. They can be rambunctious, and people tend to think that they've become like that because people have fed them and made them get like that. No, they've always been like that. That's how they've survived till today. Oh, there's a beautiful pair of ducks. I don't know what breed they are, but let's have a look. But enough of the birds. Back to the van, and I can't express how incredible the difference is between the what was actually quite claustrophobic space in there to now the really multifunctional space that Richard's made. So proud of you. Well done. Oops.
Didn't get it on camera, but I just thought I'd derobe the stuff and done it again. I just got myself soaked. Ugh. Luckily I brought a towel. Oh god, that's so cold.
Nice shower you've installed there.
Yeah, I've learnt something today. Because you could actually have a shower here. So you could come out where the thing drops down here, you could do that. We also thought, although that protects you from rain but people can see in, you could put a net down there, a mosquito net, lets the light in, doesn't let the flies in, also people can't see in. So lots of lessons learnt.
Well, that's his yearly wash, isn't it? Oh. Forgot to mention there's black-headed gulls here too. That's incidental though. Would you like a hand?
I'm going to roll it up, be alright? Rather than fold it.
It's not so funny if I help him anyway.
There we go. Easy.
Easy as pink lino. It's not lino.
No, but yeah.
Plastic.
You don't want to stand on it when it's wet because could go more accidents to follow, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch this space.
Oh, got the loo here just in case you need it.
Thanks. It was lovely to get out and sit in the van and enjoy the van and not feel claustrophobic. It's actually surprising how claustrophobic it did feel before, but you know, I don't know about you, but I was constantly like, no, it's not claustrophobic, no, it's fine. But actually now it's like, yeah, I was, and I'm not claustrophobic normally. It's just, it was such a tiny space really to be in, especially when you went camping.
Yeah.
You know.
It's the business about walking around every time you wanted to get something. Now you just have to reach over and you've got it.
Yeah. So I'm just curious, how did you feel? How were you feeling? And what was going through your mind when you were gutting the van?
Well, I was umming and ahhing for ages. Should I do this? Should I not do this? And I spent a whole morning looking at it and peeling bits away and thinking, how is this fixed? How can I do this? Am I going to need assistance? Will it come out as Paul, who sold me the van, said it would? And then there just came that point. Once I started, I knew I was committed, and I said, I've got to do this. And obviously now I am so pleased that I have. But that said though, I know people have said that I should have just bought an empty van to begin with, or sold this as a van with the setting in it. But I'm glad I had the 6 months in it to appreciate what it was like having the van as it was before and how that worked. And now I feel so much better because I've, you know, with the help of everybody else and the generosity of people, I've managed to make it into more of the type of van that I was looking to have.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think it would have been useful to anyone else as it was either. You know, you were struggling with the size of it and trying to convince yourself that you weren't.
I agree. I mean, it was built for a specific purpose.
Exactly.
It wasn't built as a camper van.
No, it was an events vehicle.
Yeah.
There's very specific events.
So it would be hard to sell it. You'd be difficult to sell it, and the chances are somebody else would probably have bought it and just pulled the stuff out.
But I think it's been a very valuable experience for you.
Yeah, absolutely, because now I feel more confident about making little changes, or if I think, oh, actually I want that wide, or I want to replace this, and of course doing this, what we've done, and just coming here and spending a couple of hours making well, you made the soup, but having the soup, making sandwiches, putting things in the van and thinking, actually, you know, here I thought you could have a space for putting in trays.
Pocket type
a pocket just in there, you know, quite thin, so you could slide something in. Lots of little ideas are going to come for just individual things, so it's been very successful.
Excellent.
So there we go.
Well, my next question was going to be, and how do you feel about it now? But I think you answered that.
Yeah, I love it. Can't wait to go away for a couple of days and just come back with another bag of ideas.
McCaggan's Field again, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. And have to get you to come along. We'll get a tent. And
fantastic.
Come along.
I've seen a nice bell type tent I like.
Yeah. Anyway, don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, become a patron, support what we do, and we'll bring you more videos.
More videos.
Till next time.
Bye.